Should have filled my water before I started. What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. It's Sunday, which means that it is Discussions with Dave on a Sunday night here on the Brandy and Dave YouTube channel extravaganza. And I am absolutely tired. Don't know why. Yes, I do. Because time changes affect me significantly more, pretty much in a negative way, no matter what. I don't think I ever thought that the quote unquote fall back would hurt this much. I've fallen asleep in this chair already twice in the last 2 hours. I mean, obviously, since I prepare significantly for the show, I basically fell asleep while preparing for the show. Yeah, no, I was watching YouTube. Anywho, yeah, it feels like it's about 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now, and it's 7. So yeah. I know, Candy Mom, it's because I'm old. But yeah, it's been a day. One of the last. It seems like the fall weather slash whatever has been holding on one more day. It was a gorgeous day here in Central PA, about 60 degrees. Sunny as all get out. So fun stuff there. We had Powder Puff football today. So, it was a fun day. Got some stuff done around the house, got my walk in. Very, very productive. Yeah. Laundry. I'm old. Between all of the fun Sunday afternoon chores, Sunday morning chores, Sunday whatever, and having an absolute adverse reaction to fall back, because you know what's going to happen. I will go to bed at 9:30 and not be able to fall asleep because, life. But fun stuff. Hopefully we're good. Jill says sunny and 74 today in Vegas. That seems cold. Mid 60s, huh? This week. It's crazy. I was watching YouTube this morning. Go figure. And they were discussing the potential for a very strong El Nino causing what could be a 25 to 50% increase for snowfall in the Appalachian region, out through the Midwest, but above that, less snowfall than normal. So, yeah, excited for that. Winter is coming. It really is. It we had a touch of it this week. It dipped down into the high 20s, low 30s. Lots of starting the cars early and scraping the windows here in Pennsylvania this week. So that's fun. G. Wilson, you took my joke for later. That's Spanish for the Nino. Was discussing that earlier today. One of the fantastic Saturday Night Live skits from the late great Chris Farley. Yo soy el Nino. That's Spanish for the Nino. Expecting El Nino here too, with a lot of colder temps and more moisture, so should help with our lake levels. That'd be great. It's been a hot minute in Vegas. Needed water for a long time, so hopefully the wet winter will help. For sure, we can handle the snow here. I mean, we haven't had like a real good Pennsylvania winter in a while, so it'd be nice to have one. Brandy was talking this morning. She loves snow. And 100% just wants it to be an absolute just dumping of a storm a couple times. I don't know. For those in the Northeast, if you probably remember the 1993 snowstorm. Couldn't go anywhere for a week. I think it was like 2-ish feet of the snow. Yeah, fun stuff. So, what's going on? 22V here. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out on a Sunday night. Jan S. Disney 1974, welcome in. Mandy V, welcome in. Candy Mom, hope you are well. Jill W, hope you're well. Diz RN, Disners, hello. Hope you're well as well. G Wilson, happy Sunday to you. Christine Hickman, Rachel Fithian, Debbie Bernfeld, Debbie, hello. Anna Isabel, can't pronounce her last name. Zikic. I think I got that right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Noah, what's up, dude? Disno Adventures. And I think we're good. Chris, what's up, dude? Dad builds. What's going on, man? Hope you're well. Yeah, closed it. Fantastic, Anna. I'm excited now. Yeah, I was on closed the stream down first time in a long time with Chris last night. Obviously talked way too much about stuff that wasn't on his agenda because that's kind of my MO. Apologize. Off the rails as I always am. But yeah, welcome in. Couple quick things. If you haven't, you should. New podcast channel will be Dave Rant Podcast. It's on the YouTubes, Dave Rant Podcast. Can head over there. I shall drop the link if you would like to. It's going to be for all of the non-Disney-esque focused content sort of things. Jill would have been on last night with Chris, but we had no power for 4 hours. That's no fun. Everything good though now. But yeah, check out that if you want to go over there, subscribe. I think the first one will be coming up in probably the next 10 days. I almost got it ironed out. We're good to go. Huge thanks to all of our patrons here. If you want to join the Patreon, link is down below. Go check it out. $5 a month. I will get back to creating content for it. I swear. Had some ideas today. So we're on that, but it's one level, $5 a month. Our patrons, thank you, Debbie Bernfeld, Mandy V, Jill W, Jason Udo, Karen Cook, Jeanette, the Sebastian the Crab, Nicole Happy's Haunt, and Kenneth H. Appreciate you all. Cool. So we got that, and as we move into the Christmas season, because now it is after Halloween. So if you haven't decorated, I don't know what you're doing. Debbie T, what's up? Debbie Thunert, hello. If you haven't decorated, don't know what's going on. But Bob, okay, back to my train of thought. Yes, if you'd like to head on over to BJux Boutique for all of your women's clothing needs. Brandy's still going strong over there. There's the link to comment sold. Go check it out. Jill says, I'm ready to go to Disneyland in 3 weeks. Not decorate till you get home. Now that makes perfect sense. I'm with you on that. I'll take. Wait, one holiday to end Thanksgiving. One holiday to end. Yeah, I know. Waiting on the one. Okay, yeah. Well, I get it. I know a lot of people are all about the waiting till after Thanksgiving. Yeah. Not around here. Brandy has spent majority of the time getting the house in order so she can put up her holiday decorations. She is super excited because it's her favorite time of the year. It's just not snowy enough yet. Yeah, I don't know. Do most people put up decorations now? Jan said, put my outdoor Christmas decorations yesterday. Took advantage of the warm temperatures. I definitely would. Jeanette, welcome in. Hello. Yeah, it's there were threats yesterday that Brandy was going to have Dawson help her put up all of the lights outside, and he was not happy that it was before Thanksgiving and they were putting lights up. So, he was an apple that fell far from the tree when it comes to decorating. That little uh, uh, analytical brain of his. Mandy V, it's hard to feel like Christmas when it's 60 plus out. I agree. I agree. I remember not long ago, 7 years maybe, when it was 68, 69 degrees on Christmas Eve, like on a motorcycle type deal. Was that warm out? It's crazy. Yeah, cool. Still haven't decorated Christmas. No, I haven't. Actually, it'd be great if I could get a picture that is Christmassy here at the Polynesian. I don't know why they haven't decorated. I mean, these people are pretty lazy. They've been standing there for years now. They should probably do something. Don't know how they haven't checked out yet. Just saying. You'd think that they would have had to check out by now. Isn't it funny that that when I took this picture, they're all standing there and they're all going to Ohana to eat? Like, just look, they're all standing in line. They're perpetually in line for Ohana. Candy's mom said they're too drunk to move. It's possible. It's Tambu. Tambu's right there. Get yourself a couple back scratchers and a lapu lapu, and you're lapowed. It's good times. But yeah, I could handle a little Christmas wreath on Maui back there. Do they do anything gingerbread at the Poly? That's a really good question, Mandy. I don't know. I don't know what they do at the Poly on Christmas. Disney's Polynesian Village. Spell it right. Resort. Christmas decorations. There we go. Do that. Images. So here's this. It looks like I will not confirm nor deny. There are 2 Christmas trees up in your house already, G. Wilson. That's fantastic. Love that. Okay. So it looks like we're here. Christmas tree. When you walk in to basically to my right, where I'm sitting, so to the left as you walk in, some Christmas garland and such in front of the boutique. Some garland around some of these statues. Looks like the newest driver, the Brandy and Dave family, is home now. Jeanette, Polly's not listed on the little gingerbread Disney guide I found. Hi, G. How are you? Good. Usually start right after Thanksgiving. Cool. Yeah, it looks like they do not do Christmas gingerbread stuff, but I will tell you, the Grand Flow is obviously one that people love to go to, and then the train set up at the yacht club. But we were there 2 years ago, and like there's gingerbread random stuff at the beach club, and that's a lot of fun. It was great. It was Little Mermaid that year. Dreamer Deborah, welcome in. Dizarn said they usually start right after Thanksgiving for that. So that makes sense. I mean, they obviously drop the decorations on Main Street because we got to have the party. How's studios so far this year? Have they decorated it? When is the first? Isn't Friday the first? Is it Friday the 11th? Is that the first Holly Jolly Jingle Jamboree, whatever the heck they're calling it, Jollywood Nights? Jollywood Nights dates. Saturday, November 11th. So that's this weekend. Veterans Day, if you will. Veterans, that's an apostrophe. Veterans Day. So November 11. Beach Club has the carousel. Yeah, this is it. Beach Club has the carousel out of gingerbread. Contemporary has a gingerbread thingy, and they sell all the gingerbread things. That is true. And then they each have cupcakes. So as of now, Saturday the 11th, Saturday the 18th, both sold out Saturday, December 16th. Looks like it's 3 Saturdays, some Mondays, and some Wednesdays. There's only 8 parties, which is weird for what they've put into the Jollywood Nights dealy. This is the one party that I'm actually interested in. What did they charge for it though? 179 for tickets. And we've all seen this, right? So they have what's the plan? They have shows, they have themed entertainment. DJs spinning, Hollywood Boulevard, blah, 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 blah. This is the one I'm interested in. The Jazzy Holidays at the Hollywood Brown Derby. I might as well present this, right? Just because. For no apparent reason. That. And. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so it looks like you can read it there. So I'm interested in this join us for Jazzy Holidays at the Hollywood Brown Derby during Disney's Jollywood Nights. The iconic restaurant transforms into a smooth jazz joint where you can enjoy holiday music, craft cocktails, and an exclusive menu of light bites. For extra monies, obviously, food and beverages available for purchase, which is cool. So specialty sips, view food guide. So I mean, like, look, let's check out the food guide. I'm sure many of folk have gone over this. But we will do Surf Bum. What's up, dude? Welcome in. Hey Dave, nice hockey hat. Is that the hat from the ECHL? So it's the hat from the No Show, or the Northern Ontario Senior Hockey Organization, in which Shoresy plays on the Hulu show Shoresy, which is the spinoff of Letterkenny, which season 2 dropped last weekend. Have not watched it yet, but yeah. So this is the Sudbury Blueberry Bulldogs logo, and the hat was provided from our good friends over at Corner Sports. So yeah. So this is one of those. Shoresy came out. It was fantastic last year, and had to get a Shoresy hat or two made, just to be cool. Gene, what's going on, dude? Welcome in. But yeah, so that's that. Now, do we need to? I think we can make this a little bit bigger here. Okay. All right, cool. Jingle bell, jingle bam. I still love screaming about that. That's pretty good times. Bella, welcome in. Movie Mania Nick. Nick, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Hope you are well. There's like all like chicken empanadas and yuca con chicharron. Oh, that looks. Where's that? That's this, huh? Fried pork belly with yuca, red pickled onions, and chili pepper lime seasoning. That actually looks pretty solid. So where can we find this? Is the Holiday Fiesta in La Calle at ABC Commissary. So is it going to be outside of ABC Commissary then? That's interesting. Got all that. Mushroom taco. That's interesting. Plant-based tacos. That's sounds unnecessary. We need to add some meat. That's just me though. The birria taco. That looks solid right here. This guy. Oh, birria tacos are so good. Tembleque, which is coconut rice pudding with caramel rum sauce and cinnamon. I'm assuming that is this. Mexican hot cocoa chocolate or hot cocoa cheesecake. I added a word, so that's this guy. And then we got the zero proof pina colada, which makes no sense to me. The Oaxaca old fashioned. Now there, yeah, Casa Dragones Blanco Tequila del Maguey Vida Mezcal agave nectar, Mexican chocolate and orange bitters. That's this guy here. That looks pretty yummy. Paul, what's going on, dude? Welcome in, man. And then sweet. All right, so then we got baseline with a couple things. Tuna ceviche, that's interesting. Charcuterie cup, and then a beer margarita, which is odd. So Patron, Cointreau, and the Scrimshaw Pilsner that they've had there forever. So, I mean, that's cool. Let's add some liquor into a light beer. Neat. Sounds like a plan. We good? Does this need to get bigger so people can read? Corby, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's kick her up a notch here. There we go. That was weird. We could probably go one more. Why not? Okay, cool. All right, so we got that. That's baseline. So Dockside Diner, spicy pimento kimchi dip. That's this. That looks pretty good. So those wontons, they sure are. Wonton chips, roasted eggplant dip topped with chives and served with warm pita bread. That'd be this. I'm not a huge fan. Like a lot of times plant-based, I'm pretty turned off real quick, but that actually looks okay. Eggplant dip. I'm sure it's solid. Roasted eggplant. Can't beat that. Poutine tots. There we go. Gravy brisket and the Mott's curds. Good stuff. Right, Bella? Food does make me hungry as well. Christmas tree cookie stack. Okay, that is probably $9 and not worth it. I don't know what it is, but just trust me on that. Then we go down to Sandy Claus hot cocoa, the Tim Burton Nightmare Before Christmas inspired dark chocolate hot cocoa topped with cherry whipped cream. Again, be chocolate covered cherry-ish, non-alcoholic, and it's going to be $9. Nah, probably not. Plant-based is okay. Tina McNeil, welcome in, by the way. Plant-based is okay as long as you understand it's really essentially. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Here's my thing, and I will. All right, let's just go into the Dave rant here. Here's my issue. I have no issue with if you want to be a vegan, if you want to. That's how you got to roll. Whatever, no worries. Do your thing. But I never understood why there was the penchant for plant-based foods that mimic the texture, taste, look, and smell of actual meat. If you're choosing to go down that road, why would you want something that is meat-esque? With that said, Impossible Burgers are pretty darn good. So take it what you will. Corby, I hate time changes. So bad. So bad. I am very tired right now. So cool. So the Naughty or Nice Crown Royal whiskey and ginger mixed with orange, cranberry, and grapefruit juice topped with fresh cranberries. That's probably pretty solid. I'm a Crown Royal and ginger fan. And then yeah, that'd be I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for that one. Then we go to Epic Eats and we got the spicy Korean chicken funnel cake. If it's a plant, I don't want chemicals. Yeah, I'm with you, Tina. So spicy Korean chicken funnel cake, spicy Korean chicken with pickled vegetables served on a mini funnel cake. That actually looks pretty good. Look at that. And then they have the brisket Reuben funnel cake and the s'mores funnel cake. So we got 2 savory, a sweet here. That s'mores looks super good too. Man. Ugh. It sucks that you can only get this at the damn party. Jeanette, me too. Can we just never change again, please? That was the plan, and then it got vetoed or whatever, right? The plan was to not fall back, which is weird because then it would put us at the fake time instead of the real time, which is really dumb. Kenneth, what's going on? Ninja listening to you on screen. Wanted to drop in real quick. Hey, appreciate it. Good evening to you as well. Chris Dye, what's going on, dude? Corby, same. Supposedly we got an extra hour last night. Coughed through it all, so no. Ooh, yeah. It's no fun. If you're not feeling well, Corby, I hope you get better soon. Yeah, I just woke up at 4 and thought it was 5. And I just said, crap. And it didn't go too well. I hate this time change the most. I don't get an extra hour of sleep because my body wakes up at 6 every day, no matter what. So now it's waking up at 5. Ugh. Yep. Samesies. It was one thing back in the day when like I was the teenager and would sleep till noon. So sleeping till 11 was like, oh yeah, hey, I'm up and I'm going to be productive today. But I'm not kidding. I got up, got around, came down, made coffee, ate my like normal breakfasty yogurt and blueberries, right? And I sat down at the computer and it was like 7:25, 7:40 maybe. And I'm like, it feels like it's 10:30. It literally feels like it's 10:30. I hate that. I know dumb government, not to be political. I'm a fan of fake time. Yeah, look, fake time is fake time. I don't know whether or not it's worth it to actually spring forward and fall back, but it's just ugh. Just ugh right now. My time will be off rock. Yeah, I agree. I woke up early too. It's no fun. Sam, what's up? Welcome in. Hope you're well. I'm kind of upset that this spicy Korean chicken funnel cake and the brisket Reuben funnel cake are both party only meals at Epic Eats. Like I would be all over that. Those are both something cool, something different. He's different-ish enough at Disney. I'm here for it 100%. I got a Fairfax Fair down in the corner. Holiday turkey popover looks interesting. Roasted turkey and creamy mashed potatoes topped with gravy, cranberry chutney, and chives. Okay, so Thanksgiving in a bun. Then we got just the sides, popover, mac and cheese, and savory collard greens. That's interesting. That's a really interesting combo. That might be a little over the top. Mac and cheese is savory. Collard greens are savory. There's really nothing to. I don't know. Maybe some vinegar will bite through there. I don't know. PB&J donut, glazed donut with creamy peanut butter and grape jelly dipped in dark chocolate. That looks solid, but I don't think I want to pay for a donut, creamy peanut butter that isn't going to be like good, like real peanut butter, and then jelly. Yeah, I'm kind of over that. I had to eat brisket, right, G. Wilson? Yeah, right. I'm with you on that. Kermit's Frozen Banana Bliss. Throwing them up, it's in. Love it. Frozen banana, white chocolate. I'm not a big banana like flavored fan until I have it. I don't know. Topped with matcha whipped cream. That's interesting. Wonder if they sweetened it up a bit. I'm a matcha fan. I like matcha teas. I like matcha lattes. I'm here for it. That's interesting. I'll bet you that's pretty. Yeah, okay. I'm here for it. Mistletoe martini, Tito's handmade vodka, and Saint Germain elderflower liqueur, mixed with cranberry juice and topped with fresh cranberries and mint leaves. Again, it's really not a. It's like an elderflower Cosmo, basically. Looks pretty good. Look at these little dinosaur thingies. Gertie's ice cream of extinction with the Christmas Gertie cookie. It's just a sugar cookie, but you know what? It's probably pretty good. Night, G. Love ya. We got some more down here. This is at the market. This is buffalo chicken spring rolls. Love it. What if it's the same ones that they have at the Magic Kingdom? I am here for it. Gary, what's going on, Old Man Burger? Hope you are well. Happy Sunday to you, man. Happy Sunday to you. Buffalo chicken spring rolls. Yeah, if that's what it is. The jalapeno ranch dipping sauce sounds solid, though. Frozone snowball macaroons. Interesting. Or macarons. Macarons, right? Correct? Yes. Spiced apple cider. This guy. Okay. Non-alcoholic. That's interesting. That's 0 proof. Oh, there's the spiced and then the 0 proof apple cider. Which is Larry Spiced Cane Spirit. Apple. What? Do they have these backwards? Yeah, I think that they do. The 0 proof apple cider should be cider and cinnamon with an apple chip garnish. Be this one. But that should be 0 proof because the spiced would be Larry's Spiced Cane Spirit, apple cider, Angostura bitters, and cinnamon topped with an apple chip and cinnamon rim. No, I guess no. That's yours. What? I'm confused. Just make sure you get what you get. If you don't want alcohol, tell them. And then the In Holiday Old Fashioned, which is this guy over here. Oh, they both look the same. One's 0, one's not, and they have the descriptions backwards. I get it now. I'm here for it. In Holiday Fashion, Buffalo Trace. In Holiday Fashion, which is their in Old Fashioned, I guess, a take on that. Buffalo Trace, Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Nothing wrong there. Roseberry syrup. Nothing wrong there. Cranberry and lime juices and cinnamon. I've had something similar to this. I think it was an old fashioned as well at Fake Misner's at the Enchanted Rose. I almost said Rose and Crown. At Enchanted Rose in the good old Grand Flow at Fake Misner's. Anywho, no, I'm digging it. Look at that meatball. Holy heck. Meatball and polenta over at Pizza Rizzo, where the pizza is bad and you get no points for anything. Right? I don't know. That was pretty bad. I take that one back. Meatball and polenta, giant meatball with marinara and creamy cheese polenta. That actually could be good. Olive and goat cheese flatbread. And a pasto flatbread. That looks pretty good. Fresh mozz, salami, pepperoni, country ham, olives, peppers, onions, and pepperoni. So you put everything on a small piece of dough with sauce. Looks pretty good. Interesting. The other one has an olive tapenade on, right? Olive and goat cheese. Brandy loves goat cheese. Nope, not at all. But it's good stuff. We got tiramisu puff. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's tiramisu. Sweet and savory with flavors of espresso, chocolate, and coffee-infused custard, and mascarpone cheese. Excuse me. Looks good. Then they got with some Pinot, Chianti, and then Peroni Nastro lager. I wonder if that Nostro Asoro. So that would be Silent Night, right? Nostro Asoro. Is that how someone that speaks Italian? Go for it. Mar, what's up? Do you know who doesn't get the time change? My dogs, their bellies are telling me that it's time for them. Yeah, right? 100%. Yeah, and then Heineken 0. Interesting. Twilight Soiree at the Tip Top Club. Fifth Dimension Royale. This is interesting. Teremana Blanco. You know who makes Teremana Blanco tequila? Do we all know who makes Teremana Blanco tequila? It would be Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the unofficial official sponsor of D&T, Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is also our good friend, Steve of Steve's World. All Things Fun, hashtag All Things Fun. Make sure you go to the Steve's World's Multiverse website and check it out there. All of his multiverses are there, but he loves Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He would absolutely love if everyone here went over to his stream and then just comment something about Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Like your favorite Dwayne The Rock Johnson Disney movie. Comment that on his latest stream. Or you can do it here. Doesn't matter. I mean, whichever. Do whatever. Kenneth with the links. Kenneth with one The Rock mention. The Rock mentioned one. I need a Tay mention now. Well, here's the issue. I did not watch the football game this morning because I got rid of Fubo because I won't be home on weekends for, well, I will be around. I won't be watching football nearly as much because stuff's going on going into the holidays, right? So, I didn't watch the game today, but Kansas City played in Germany, and I'm assuming that Taylor had to go to Germany for something this morning. I don't know for sure, but check it out. G. Wilson, The Rock. The Rock's Tequila is the official, unofficial spirit of Casa de Wilson as well. Nice. I have some here. I have the Blanco here, man. It's good. I don't mind throwing it on the rocks and just sipping away. For sure. Better than expected for a tequila that is just that is quote unquote made by a celebrity. Just call it that. The Mummy Scorpion King starring Dwayne The Rock. Dwayne, the best actor ever, The Rock Johnson. Yeah, 100%. That's so true. Stephen The Rock are like oil and vinegar. Yeah, they are. Oil and vinegar dressing is delicious. So if you put Steve and The Rock together, it just makes absolutely amazing music. Because I said that'd be weird. Anywho, Julie C, what's going on? Jay Grubbs, welcome in. Susan Fuller, welcome in. It is a smooth tequila for sure. I'm a fan. And for like here in PA, I think like $32 a bottle for the silver, or yeah, for the Blanco. It's good stuff. The Añejo gets a little expensive in my eyes when you're pushing $40. I think there's a couple other Añejos that could I'd have to do a side by side, but there's probably better at that point. Been cooking up some goodness this weekend. Nice, Jay Grubbs. Love that. Yeah, I'm here for it. Cool. So, at any rate, I am probably going to PayPal Steve when he goes to this and make him try the Fifth Dimension Royale Terramana Blanco Tequila, Contro liqueur, desert pear, agave nectar, and lime juice topped with Domaine Saint Michel Brut. Is it Domaine Saint Michel Brut? I think probably is correct. Garnished with dehydrated blood orange wheel. Yes, look at it. It looks so pretty. And there's no seafood involved, so Steve can't say no. Hey, someone remind me if he goes to the party that I have to do this. All right. Too bad you can't mobile order it, and yeah, that'd be fantastic. Any rate, Twilight Daiquiri, Parrot Bay, coconut rum, ube lime juice, and a splash of shimmer. That's interesting. It looks like this is all going to be some sort of sparkling pomegranate, apple cider, pomegranate, green tea topped sparkling apple cider and pomegranate seeds. That looks like it is non-alcoholic. Looks good. And then Domaine Saint Michel Brut. So just the champagne itself, you can have that there as well. Now, if we get to the food at the trolley car, back to food, I guess. The Ornament Mousse, dark chocolate cherry mousse. Like, look at this. It's the same thing that they put everywhere else. Yeah. Dizarn, does he drink alcohol? He will whenever I send money to him. I don't know if that's true or not, but we're just going to make it happen. We will make it happen for sure. Plant-based gingerbread bites. That's interesting. At an outdoor vendor location, bar location, zero proof gingerbread spritzer. Dizarn, I know it doesn't make sense. Have I ever made sense? I never make sense. Zero proof gingerbread spritzer. Larry's spiced cane spirit. I guess this is it, huh? Maybe that's just the ginger think that's just ginger beer. I guess. Club soda garnish with a gingerbread bite. Interesting. And then the sugar cookie martini. That looks interesting. I don't know. Maybe not. Looks pretty creamy to me. All right. Here we go. Jazzy Holidays at the Hollywood Brown Derby. We got Oysters Rockefeller. Look at that. Loving that right out the gate. Spinach foam, shaved Parmesan, ricotta, pepper relish, and salmon caviar. Crisp duck drumettes. That looks tasty. Spicy orange glaze, carrots, and kumquats. Interesting. And then the charcuterie, which they always do a great job there with the charcuterie, but they have some weird meats. So house cured meats and accompaniments with blue cheese mousse and toasted sourdough. And then the shrimp cocktail, which is banging there. It's super good. Then we got the Derby slider, which is bison and pork belly. Wow, look at you with the sliders there. Loving that. That looks like that. I wonder if that's replacing the sliders or not. We got the tuna carpaccio or carpaccio. That looks interesting. I like carpaccio. I like tuna. Could handle that. Mezcal pickled vegetables. Yeah. And then we have a couple different, looks like bao buns. We have the pork belly bao, which is Korean barbecue, cucumber slaw, and soy vinaigrette. And then tofu bao, which is seared tofu, cucumber slaw, and the soy vinaigrette as well. So one's vegan, one is not, or one's at least vegetarian. An assortment of classic cocktails, zero proof, and non-alcoholic beverages. Cool. Request to join the walk-up wait list on the so you can't make a reservation. You have to walk up and do it. And I don't know. And this kind of like here's kind of my thing. If I'm going to a party at the county jail, if I'm going to a party and I have spent $179, obviously you need to eat in some capacity, but I don't know if I'm going to request a table to go hang out and eat a meal at the Brown Derby to take what I'm assuming is going to be an hour out of it. So I'm really interested to see how this plays out, right? Like they have this, it's a cool jazz bar. So you apparently need to make reservations to walk up to go into it from a walk up standpoint. So I don't know. There's lots of tables in there, but I just don't know if I'm paying $179, then going in there and paying to eat and taking that much time away, right? Like it's one thing to be walking around and grab like that Korean chicken funnel cake, and then walk to where you're gonna go and watch whatever thing is going on. We'll have to see. Like, is it a show? Is it something that you go in there and it is like knock your socks off, Disney to the 10s, to the 9s, like 10 out of 10, must watch again kind of vibe at Hollywood Brown Derby for a party that you're already paying for $179 per person. Like I'm excited to see how it goes. Yes, Mar. We got the Elvis reference in. Emily, LSU mom, welcome in. Kenneth, appreciate that. Dizarn, are you doing the party at all? Kenneth, appreciate you dropping the Patreon link below. Yeah, I guess what Josh and Jen are there. Is it this weekend? I think. Dizarn, no. Just wondered. I feel of all of them, this is one that I would do. Like, I know everyone says go do the Christmas party at Magic Kingdom. I don't know. It's just a lot, man. It's just a lot, I feel like there's for a family of four, $179 after tax. It's $200 a person, roughly, to go there. So I don't see. I feel there's $800 better spent. I feel there's more value somewhere else. You're going to Jollywood on December, should say 6th? It's underneath the little heart thing. Yes, okay, cool. All right, Jan, you need to report back. December 7th, I expect an essay written, 3 to 5 pages, double spaced. You can tell ChatGPT to write it, but, you know. But yeah, I this one looks the most interesting. The like Gadsby feel, right? Like I mean, it kind of I kind of feel like it'd be fun to do that, and like it's nice enough, or it's the weather's reasonable enough in the evening. Like you could dress to the nines if you wanted to. Like put a tux on and go have fun. Um, I would do that. That'd be great, actually. Uh, be good times, but I don't know if I would take the kids. You know, I mean, I think that a $400 date night plus the meal plus whatever. I mean, that's I mean, it's not inexpensive. Hold on one second. May I get a drumstick? Yes, you can have a drumstick. Thank you. Thank you. You're talking about the chicken, right? He's stealing one of my ice cream drumsticks. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Still pretty expensive date night, but I've done some pretty expensive date nights at Disney. So, anywho, I've not done any of the parties. Don't find the value, but I agree. The food choices and beverages look good, and I wonder why we can't get the food and beverages normally. I'm with you. Like a lot of that stuff, I'd be here for. I mean, maybe they'll have a international food and wine festival at Hollywood Studios now. Make 2 parks festivals all year long. Why not? Yeah, this party is expensive for a family of 4. My son is considering it right now for his family of 4. But that's right. It's at $800. That is legit 2.5 days of food for a family of 4. Desiree, I would too. I would too. Do you want me to eat the nuts off of that? Okay. Don't take it badly, people. Me too. Could you imagine? All right. So what would the festivals be at Hollywood Studios? From middle of April through middle of June, I think you should have you should have a Star Wars focused, like May the 4th, like Star Wars weekends, but not Star Wars weekends. Although Star Wars weekends coming back would be great, but just think about it from a festival point of view. You could have a major celebration in Batuu. You could dress it up. It could be like one of their planet's holidays, and you could have it for about 8 weeks. You could do it for 5 or 6, like farts, but I think that'd be pretty solid. Be cool. You could set some booths up. There's a few places in Batuu where there's some nooks and crannies that you were supposed to explore. You could put some booths there. I'm trying, buddy.
No, just like the ones off the top.
I understand.
But you're also eating the side.
I can't predict what the chocolate's going to do. Here, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Excuse me. Debbie, I'm sorry. They're good. Mandy V says you need a Batu festival and a Pixar one. I agree. You could have you got a festival in me. But yeah, you could do one in Batu. You could do one in Toy Story Land and out in front of it. And then I think you do a Jollywood Nights type thing. You know, you have this whole, 50s, 60s vibe, like what, late 50s vibe on Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard. You could have this like Gadsby-esque vibe, right? Was that the 20s, I guess? But still, you get my point. Could do that. That'd be 3 a year. It'd be solid. Studio needs more than just parties. They need more meet and greets and the parties and the parade to come back. Park feels a little dead as it is right now. Yeah, Two World Geeks. If they brought back Star Wars weekends, that'd be great. All of us love the Muppets. Mandy just said it, Muppet Show Festival. I mean, it'd be great, but I don't think there's enough love for the Muppets. I don't think that there is outside of those of us that grew up with Muppets and Muppet Babies. Every time they've attempted to reboot it, it has not done well. But I'm here for it. I'm here for them like being part of stuff. They're part of Jollywood Nights. They're part of International Food and Wine. They're trying to make them more prevalent in the parks. I don't think it would hurt to retheme Muppet Vision 3D and make it a little more timely, because Muppet Vision 3D was kind of a thing back in the day. But when they break through the wall, you can still see that everyone has hair from 1991. Maybe 88. I don't know. That'd be cool. Villains Night at the Studios would be good. I'm here for that one. A retro one would be good. I'm here for that. I mean, the Muppets were witty. Granted, you had your slapstick stuff, but Muppets could be really witty, right? like it's a great 3-hour spectacle, or whatever it is. You have 90 seconds. What? Oh. Yeah, right. Whatever the line is. 91 here in 88 was bigger. Okay. All right, Gino. I think you're right on that one. But it was a smarter humor than what goes on now, I believe. I think I frankly missed that. Also need to stop pushing Pixar so much in the park. Remove Villains in Vogue for another Pixar store. Yeah, I mean, Pixar's their money, though. I mean, I get it. Villains in Vogue was a great store. People love Villains. I don't know. It'd be interesting. Pixar needs the extension down to Rock and Roller Coaster. I've talked about this 1,000 times on this on this and other shows. They need to take from Toy Story Land the whole way back in behind Sunset Boulevard down to excuse me, Rock and Roller Coaster. Make it Pixar Place. Change the roller coaster to Monsters Inc. coaster. Now you have the weird driving thing, Monsters Inc. coaster. You could put one more Night Corby. Have a good one. We'll see ya. Here we go, Stillers. You can put another attraction back there, some restaurants, meet and greets, all that fun stuff. You could do that the whole way from Toy Story Land the whole way down. Be great. Bookend it with 2 roller coasters. Be solid. You could do all that, put that back there. Keep the Sunset Boulevard area themed that way. Yeah, it'd be great. You can make it a little more of a windy walkway to get back to Rock and Roller Coaster. You could figure something out there. Make it more of a transition between that and what would then be Pixar Place, Pixar Land. Zero Geeks, I get that that villains are money to them also. Pixar's more. Yeah, take the road out. It's not like they haven't done it before. Go under it. We're good. Need to do something with Launch Bay? 100%. That could theoretically fall into the whole Pixar thing back there. I don't think Pixar is going to get its own park. There's too much Pixar in every other park. We need to do something with the whole area. I agree. Whole thing just needs something good. Controversial topic. What if Pixar absorbed and revamped Muppets? I'm here for it. I mean, it could, but there's not the continuity in the park. I think that what's going to happen is Star Wars Land expands, takes over Muppets, goes to Star Tours. What they need to do, and again, talked about this, I think that spot would serve well being a Star Wars Weekends-esque area all the time. So, the biggest issue is people go to Batuu and they're like, where's Darth Vader? And Darth Vader's not there. And they're like, oh, well, I would rather see Darth Vader than all of this stuff that I don't know, nor do I care about. And they've done a great job with Batuu. The movie's missed. People I like Batuu because it's a cool idea. It's immersive enough, right? Really enjoy going there. Love the cantina. Love Rise. And it's fun to fly the Millennium Falcon. It's great. It's cool to see the Millennium Falcon like that. But it'd be awesome if they decided to break the fourth wall and forget about the fact that we're supposed to be in one spot between episodes 8 and 9. Star Wars Sit Down would be great. Dizarin, that's actually on the list. It's supposed to be right next to the cantina in that ballpark. But Star Wars Sit Down would be awesome. You could do meet and greets with all the people. You could have it like Batuu. You could do it like it's Batuu, only not in that layer. It'd be really cool if they did Coruscant. It'd be really hard to do, but it'd be cool if they did Coruscant. It'd be really cool if they did Tatooine. I know it's kind of like looking like Batuu. Batuu's pretty Tatooine-y. I'd love to see more Disney. More with Disney itself, more like Runaway Railway, giving Mickey and friends an area. Make that go into Launch Bay. Opening up so many cans of worms. I do not like the fact that Mickey's Runaway Railway is in studios. In my eyes, that is more of a Magic Kingdom-esque park. I think that when they took out Mickey's Toontown, that was not good in general when it comes to those IPs in the park. They need to do something like that. You're right. I don't think Hollywood Studios is the place to do it. I think doing it in Magic Kingdom would work. And I think that they should take out the Mickey's Runaway Railway where it's at. Not a fan. And actually, I hate the fact that they use the new animation. I've said that a lot. The ride's fun. I enjoy it. The song's infectious. You know, it's awesome that Mickey got his own thing. That's cool. But like, whatever low level, like, I mean, this just, it goes back to the amount of bad decisions Disney has made park wise. And that's just one of them. You know, I don't see it. Toontown was amazing. Circus Theme was, yeah. Again, Circus Theme doesn't have it. Does if Dumbo was more popular, right? Like, makes sense. Not that Dumbo's not popular, but you know what I'm saying. Idea have Star Wars themed night at Space 220. That'd be cool. I know it doesn't fit Epcot, but I mean, you can put whatever IP in Epcot at this point. It doesn't matter because they've IP'd the ever loving crap out of it, just based on what they could fit in there. So it's just there. Put it all in. I love the fact that you have Ratatouille and Ratatouille works in France. That makes sense. Guardians of the Galaxy worked in Future World, but now we don't have Future World. We have Moanaville and the other side. So that doesn't make sense. Moana, the fountains of Moana look great. Haven't been. Think it's meh. Think it's dumb when it comes to where they put it. You already have a whole park that's based on ecology and saving the environment. Why are we doing this at Epcot again? Why is Disney making bad decisions and how do they fix it? Disney is making bad decisions because they are pandering in the Pandaverse to everyone instead of making something that could be their own. They're worrying more about opinions of others than driving what the opinions could and should be. I don't mean that in any political stance because this is a really, really interesting topic to float through, right? Like, this is, we are trying to make everyone happy, and we can't. We can't because if we go down the inclusion route, people are mad about it. If we don't go down the inclusion route, people are mad about it. If we make Snow White the way that we're going to make the remake, people are mad about it. If we made Snow White the official way that, or if we made Snow White an exact replica of what the 1939 movie was, people will be mad about it. It goes back to society right now that no matter what, someone is going to be mad about something. And if there is a topic in which someone is mad about, you have to take a side. And that sucks because that's the way society is now. There's no nuance, there's no discussion, and that sucks. But Kenneth, that's why they're making decisions like they do, and that's why every decision that they make, it's going to be bad. Because instead of just making a decision and going forward with it, and making it the best that they can, they backtrack on X, Y, or Z because of input 1, 2, or 3, whatever that is, and they don't execute well. It stops them from executing, and that sucks. If everyone ran their business the way that no, it would be so bad. It's just it sucks. It really does, because Disney is something that I have absolutely, like, the Disney parks specifically are, I've always loved going to them, and it's just getting to a point where it's like, well, A, am I going to spend the money to go do so? Because it's getting egregiously expensive for less stuff, and that's a whole other conversation. But because they can't be um definitive in what they want to do and say, and whatever that is, that it's not a, here's our, like Snow White's a perfect example. They went down a road because that's the road they wanted to go down. Now, did that make everyone happy? No. Then you have blowback because of comments from your star, and now I'm not wrong on this. They pushed it out to 2025, and they're redoing the CGI. I keep wanting to say gnomes because I hang out with Shep too damn much. Dwarfs, right? So why wouldn't they stick to their guns and just go for it? Because even though you're going to make people upset, once people see a chink in the armor, and frankly, the issue is the chink in the armor has already been there. They've had so many people come at them from so many sides, not just right, not just left, like everything. So they try and try and try and try to appease everyone. Then you appease no one. But no matter what happens, the side that you initially, if you're all for every decision that they made for Snow White originally, you're excited. Then they start backtracking, and someone gets mad, so now they start backtracking, and now you're mad at them, and the other side's excited. But it shouldn't be that way. It should just be, you made a decision, you moved forward. Okay, some people are going to be happy, some people aren't. Have a conversation about it and move the F on. It's just the thing. It's having conviction in your thoughts. That doesn't mean that you aren't open to other opinions. It's just, so let me catch up here. Addy Family Adventures, welcome in. Hopefully you're well. I know you walked in on a pretty heavy conversation. Really didn't want to get there. That's not what where I wanted to go with this today. But I think that maybe close to the same cost to get to the. It is Mandy V. I think I ran the numbers, and it's been a hot minute, but I think I could go to Paris. I could go for 2 weeks in Europe for the four of us, with Disney and other things in France and potentially other places, and it wouldn't be much more. So what do you get out of that, right? Someone who works in theme parks in Orlando, I can tell you why prices are really going up. Not what most people really think it is. Okay, so share. Snow White now targeting. Let's see here. Appreciate that, Kenneth. Society seems to be unable to tell the difference between fantasy and reality. That's a whole other conversation. I get it, Tina. I understand you on that. I hear you. The issue is no matter what right now, no matter what decision you make, there's going to be someone on the other side that's mad about it. And because everyone panders to what those are, everyone thinks that they can complain about something and they deserve to get their side. It's more of an indictment in society than it is on what Disney's doing currently. Like, that's just what it is. It's we say this at work a lot. We don't, it's not A or B. We all live in the middle, right? It's not black or white. We live in the gray. It's how life is, but we don't have Discord anymore. We don't have any discourse. I'm sorry. And we just, Here's opinion A. Well, I don't agree with that, so I need to be mad about it. People need to grow up, Emily. That's what it is. It's unfortunate. And by the way, if you've liked the last 15 minutes, the whole point that I'm starting the second channel is to talk through stuff like this. So that's going to be basically the podcast. It's going to be Dave Rant without going hard on this channel. So if you want to, you could head on over to the Dave Rant podcast on YouTube. Subscribe there. Check it out. What is the fact to keep getting rides up? Running prices have increased. The Ride Tech Universal, I can tell you that we have even seen parts not in production anymore. Oh, Tour Geeks, that's my life. It's what I sell. It's industrial supply. Lead time, superseding parts. It's crazy stuff. And I'm sure with some of the older stuff that's been like, ugh. Yeah, right? Yes, be a live action remake. Do you think same story? I agree. That's what it is. If the story, and this is again not getting into what actually came out of that whole Snow White ordeal, which has now turned into a debacle. Sorry, I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing. I gotta. Jeanette, yes, the Dave Rant podcast. Because I will rant about the Ohio State University. Yeah, you think remake, you think it's going to be a remake because that's what they've done with Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and Lion King. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy inflation. That's cool, but that doesn't mean that Disney hotels need to go to $800 a night, $900 a night. It's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. So, at any rate, that is the story. That is Dave's opinion. Yeah, everything's gone up. It's a vicious circle. It's 100%. I eat because I'm hungry, and I'm hungry. I eat because I'm unhappy, and I'm unhappy because I eat. It's a vicious cycle. I miss Austin Powers movies. They were so good. So funny. You know. Hell, if they made an Austin Powers movie now, do you not think that thing would be canceled in about 14 seconds? Jesus. Preparations A through G were not a success. So good. But yeah. Does someone have a podcast called Grow Up? Because that's just what people need to do. Not for nothing. Just saying. Oh. Thank you for the D&T drop there, Kenneth. It's fun stuff. Fun stuff. I agree with that statement. Yep. Oof. Fun stuff. So, what else is kicking, kids? Hope you're all having a lovely weekend. Excuse me. But yeah, Kenneth, that's my point. My point is that they won't make a definitive decision, so therefore, your decisions are good as long as you move forward on those decisions. And I think they're too afraid to make actual definitive decisions that are positive for whatever. That's just I don't get how even people not in the Disney community can look at it and look at what's going on in the parks, the pricing of the parks, and all that, right? I'm sure we've all had the conversation with the family of friends at work, a family of four going, they're friends from work, and then all of a sudden, like, holy mackerel, that was ridiculous. Then they don't go back. And the thing is you're going to have 2 or 3 years of this, and then it's going to, I think, start to affect um attendance. I mean, I again, you read stuff online, see stuff online, news articles and whatnot, that it's just absolutely dead at the parks. And is that true? Does RN, is that true? I don't know. You're there pretty regularly. I mean, Two Real Geeks, what do you see at Universal? Is it dead? I mean, it's getting to that time of year anyways, but holidays are coming back around. People will be back there. Really, they're dead. Okay. That's interesting. And Disarant says no. So it's busy as all get out of Disney. It's kind of what I think. I mean, I I'll watch a live stream, people walking around the parks, and it does not look dead. Really doesn't. And maybe it's because, wait times are what they are, but that doesn't mean that not at Disney. There were a few weeks in September it was quiet, but not anymore. Yeah, we're getting back to that. On live streams, it looks like lots of people in the park, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, Emily, you watch more than I do. It's not dead. Yeah, I'm with you. Tour Geeks. Yeah, I mean, the Universal thing, I wouldn't doubt that people are waiting for Epic. If it's I'm going to Universal once every few years, then obviously they're going to wait for Epic. Yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Oh, show. Sorry, I was just reading some comments. Like 8 people asked when reservations for the Jollywood Night restaurants were going to be live. They didn't read that there's none. Nobody wants to buy a ticket for MK and get booted out at 6. I'm with you on that. Yeah. Park days at MK are quiet, but it's beneficial to AP. Yeah, right. So, I mean, does that happen now for half the year? Jacob says LBTV is there now, and Main Street was really not that crowded for fireworks tonight. Makes sense. Parks are kind of full, but the crowds are misleading because they're wandering around rather than being on a ride. Okay. Yeah, fun stuff. Good times. Cool. All right. Awesome. I think I'm done. I think we're good for the night. We went through Jollywood Nights. I'm excited for that. That's Saturday's the first one. So may or may not be at camp. And yeah, we'll go from there. So wouldn't mind seeing how that goes. I really am interested to see how the Brown Derby looks and what it turns into. Yeah, Kenneth, you beat me to it, man. Go watch Office Space with Chris in 40 minutes. Because Chris has never seen Office Space over on Dad Builds. There's the link. Go over, hit the like button. Hit it here if you haven't. That'd be appreciated too. So hit the like button over there. Watch Office Space. I said I would like go on and watch it with him, but I literally can't. because I would quote the entire movie the whole time because I can't shut up. And it's a great movie, and I quote it at work all the time. What exactly do you do here? Oh. HBD? Hollywood Brown Derby is not changing, Tina. No. I was referencing the fact that they're making it a jazz, they're making it a jazz parlor, or they're having a jazz band there, and then they have a special menu for Jollywood Nights. So they're making it kind of like a hip jazz spot for hipsters that are hip. Yeah. Wait, Steve hasn't seen Office Space? Can someone fact check me? Did Steve say he hasn't seen Office Space? He's going to get a very angry tweet. Not tweet. Text. Debbie, you'll enjoy it. It's hilarious. Such a good movie. Stands the test of time from 1996 or whenever it was. There are swears in it, though. Pretty sure Steve has seen it. All right, Kenneth. All right, cool. I was surprised that Chris hadn't seen it, to be honest, when we were talking last night. I think Chris has never seen it. Steve is the one making Chris watch it. Okay, cool. All right, Jeanette. Okay. Blood pressure is down. We should do that. That should be part of Dave Rant, right? Check my blood pressure. Oh. Fun stuff. Cool. So let's see. We got that. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you. We'll be back next Sunday. Hopefully I'll be awake so we can blood pressure before and after rants, or after rants. Yeah, for sure. Can the chat lower his blood pressure enough that he can go on? Yeah, that's a good challenge, Jeanette. I'm with you on that. Huge thanks to everyone for being here, but very special thanks to all of our patrons over on Patreon. The link is below if you want to join there. $5 a month, one tier of awesomeness. Big thanks to Debbie Bernfeld, Mandy V, Jill W, Jason Udo, Karen Cook, Jeanette, Sebastian the Crab, Nicole of the Happy's Haunt, and Kenneth H. Thank you all. Tina's going in 3 days. Love that. Enjoy. Have an absolutely fantastic trip. For those in Florida, enjoy the heck out of it. For those everywhere, enjoy the heck out of it. Have a great week. We'll be back next Sunday. See you Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the correct time zone for D&T with Shep and Steve. By the way, if you're not in the Discord, head on over. I'm going to drop the picture for Meme That Photo, the return of Meme That Photo on Wednesday night. Good night, all. Love you. Catch you. Thank you again for being here. And we'll catch you real soon. Bye. Peace.